Where do you want me?
Go right into that arch.
You're going to go have to pass the job.
Yours is a long one. Are you winded?
To read this, it was written by Donna Ashworth, and she's done a lot of serious stuff. Very thoughtful, but simple messages. So, let's begin now. I missed you today. Missed you today, but that's nothing new. I missed you a million times yesterday, too. I picked up my phone to tell you the news, then realized again I can't text you. I saw your bright smile at least 20 times. And then I remember it's all in my mind. I drive without presence, the world feels surreal. And on comes your song, and this doesn't seem real. I missed you today, but I missed you a lot. It's helpful to miss you. It's all that I've got. I wish I could pull you down here for a while. I'm frightened to lose the shape of your smile. I miss you today, and I'll miss you tomorrow. There seems to be no coming end to this sorrow. I try to go on as I know that you care. I know that you're willing me from there. I miss you today, but I'm trying to find a way to move on, but not leave you behind. A way to forge on with the love that we had. A way to recall you and simply feel.
Thank you, Kyle.
John Paul, and I'm sure everyone. When I ask myself to look back and think of my father, my memories of him begin with a warm spring day with bits of gravel and sharp metal spurs at my feet. I hear songs of protest drifting in the air and the rhythmic machinery cutting sounds indicative of his place of infinite creativity. The barn was a cave of wonders and limitless possibilities. I see a dry white t-shirt and well-worn pairs of jeans held tight to the waist with a warm brown leather belt and a gleaming metal buckle. The smell in the air is distinct, sweet and toxic. Polyurethane made my eyes squint and fear for the safety of my nose hairs. The shop was always in a state of organized disarray. I could tell that you were in the middle of several projects all at once. The clutter on the bench was never reflected in your clear blue eyes. Instead, there was always a sense of greater order and purpose to your work ethic, aiming to be 7 steps ahead at all times in real life or in dream walking. You were always ready to answer any obscure questions, and anyone who knew it. We're all guilty of calling you out of the blue just to pose such a question, whether it was out of necessity or just to bring a smile to our faces. I remember your hands being rough, covered in oil, nimble, and adept. Your confidence seemed effortless, and to this day, I still don't think I can comprehend excuse me, the amount of knowledge that you have to be able to acquire and the way you would file it away in your mind palace. Your hair was always slightly windblown, usually with a dirty rag hanging from the back pockets of your jeans. Even with a humble appearance, you were always professional, never pretentious, but well-spoken, guided by a kind heart. You always took care of those around you and teach a man how to fish in a sort of way, an educator. Your wealth of knowledge was a source of pride for me. So many interesting people would gravitate towards you, no matter who they were. I was always amazed at the fact of how you made people gasp in amazement at whatever puzzle you had recently solved. Race cars, boats, historical restoration, museum exhibits. A true craftsman, a plumber, mechanic, electrician, carpenter, technical director, the list seems unending. Often working alone, you moved in small circles and valued those who you choose to call friend. I'll always look back at how much you loved your best friend, my mother, and I still can see that glint of admiration in your eyes whenever you told us the story of how you both met. I haven't heard this yet. This should be interesting. It was such a beautiful story that it put in my mind at a young age that I wanted too to be a best friend to love and support. You said that if you face the world with your best friend, then no matter what happens, good or bad, even if the shit hits the fan, which it has for all of us at times, at the end of the day, no matter what an argument or disagreement, you'll still be able to laugh about your best friend, and the laughter raised me. I appreciate your response to the hard times in lockstep with your best friend, and forever cherish the many good times we had as a family. Starting with a machete, a decommissioned school bus, a bright red shack, and at times a waterfront property, not the swampy area. Teaching Reagan how to skip, pulling a turkey neck out of Charlie's ass. Mr. Rainville's nuts.
Forgot about that one.
The tractor rides, circus peanuts, Canadian mints, horse shit, Apanaud color,
Apanaud Color Shop.
color, and hobby shop. Walk in the woods, and the answers to so many questions I'd ask. These memories are the foundation of my world. The barn stands strong next to a remarkable home constructed with brilliant forethought, mishaps, and modifications. Humanity at its best. I've learned, if not perfect, no matter if we try hard or not, no matter the type you are, what's important is to try, unencumbered by fears or perceived limitations. Never say never, ever. It's hard to qualify what I actually learned every time I went into that mine. But I feel it because of you. I'm always attempting to find an answer when a question is posed. Always listening to what I can learn. And when choosing to speak, I'm sure to articulate what I mean and be thoughtful with my words. Skipping down the driveway was anything but effortless. But nothing is ever easy. As my master carpenter and tech director, you made so many of my dreams come true and taught me anything is possible. You showed me that best friends make the best partners and how we are all human and not perfect. You will forever be a voice in my head and consult me when things get impossible. I believe you are here with us now and forever bonded by the love we share. I will continue to work hard and fight for what I believe to make you proud and to keep your memory alive. The whole country is getting weirder. You know, the whole wide world's insane. Give me a hit of my memory and let me think back again. What a scene, Lord, what a scene. No more riots in the old school. Everybody just comes in stone. Everybody looks oh so cool. Lord, it's so cool, Lord. I must be a fool. The whole scene is out of my hand now. Later for today, give me a hit of my memory and let me be on my way. Let me be on my way. And that was from Arlo Guthrie.
Yeah. Amen.
Thank you.
This one's my
That was a barn burner, that one.
Just one sheet?
Yep, just the one. Okay. Yeah, not 5.
Oh, whatever you want. There's a memory of my dad. If I could write a story, it would be the greatest plus ever told. Of a kind and loving father who had a heart of gold. If I could write 1,000,000 pages, I'd still be unable to say just how much I love and miss him every single day. I remember all he taught me. I'm hurt, but won't be sad, because he'll send me down the answers, and he'll always be my dad. Thank you. That's great.
beautiful.
Okay.
We
That's
did
enough
it.
of that.
All right, Dad, you hear that? We love you.
Thanks for the rain, Paul. Thanks for that rain.
I love these woods.
Yep, been like this hundreds of years.
Beautiful. The birds are singing in the background. And a tree just collapsed while I was trying to video those beautiful birds. We heard you.
Well, they got into a thing in Vermont where I think it was June, no mow June. They don't want anybody to even mow their grass during the month of June because people use fertilizers and stuff like that. And when rain comes, it wasn't the light.
I got you.